So what was the issue?
I don't even remember.
Was it an issue or an issue me?
Our setup was bad, I think.
Most maps felt bad.
You can just bookmark to the start. It's a lot faster.
Burn thought Ash was better here than Freya.
No.
I think they banned Freya, didn't they?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
They did bans, so let's assume hero picks were intentional.
Okay, well, given that you're on Ash, that's fine. It's a good position. Unlucky. Why did we know they had Widow at this point? Probably.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
We were common where she was going to.
We just.
At that point, he just needs to just chill, take a safer angle.
Yeah. Indeed. You can even back up and just start shooting the horse like from here.
We're coaching the one guy that's deafened. G fucking G.
I like this response though, pushing on the angle.
Yeah, I liked it too. I really didn't know what to do. I was gonna say, like, on this map I got kind of confused with where I should be holding and stuff, but I kind of figured it's okay to.
Yeah.
Or what am I trying to say? It's
Yeah.
okay to push that angle when like
Literally,
I
just
see them
like-
walking in.
For sure. Yeah.
That's like kind of where I just have to hold anyway.
Yeah, you got it. Especially when they have Widow, you don't really want to peek like that way
Yeah.
too hard. But right now, like, definitely consider retaking some of the space here, because
The only reason why I didn't is I just felt like a little afraid by the Widow. Not gonna lie,
yeah,
because
I
she's
mean,
already in like a power angle. But I probably could be looking to
well,
rotate.
not necessarily you, but like our Sojourn too, right? Our Sojourn Juno
Oh, okay. Yeah.
can make some movements happen on that side of the map. Like this is really good. I think this could have happened even earlier. You know what I mean? We just kind
Yeah.
of sat on main for a little bit. Because as soon as the Widow, like, yeah, the Widow oppresses this angle really bad, but as soon as people are on main shooting the Widow kind of has to take this, right? Which means this
Yeah.
angle has a bit of an opening to either just stand here and just exist in this angle, or just push the Widow if she's not looking at you, right? As long as she has to flip back and forth, it's going to make her life miserable. Oh, unlucky. Get him, get him. Wait, how did my Brit die? Oh yeah. Y'all are getting crazy with it. We just have to commit on one of those targets, not trying to chase 1v1 both of them at the same time.
But what I did was bad, or
You and Brig need to target focus and finish off one of these, and then
There you
survive
go.
together. I don't care if
Okay,
it was
okay,
this one, I don't care if it's this one, just follow the common.
as long as we get shot, then.
Personne n'échappe au regard.
Back up, because we're down. It's all good. Is this
I
reasonable?
guess Rikitas was poor. I don't remember.
Actually, I think we might have been able to
I don't
hold a
know.
bit more space here. So we back up, right? Their Brig goes that way. But I want to know, like, could we have actually just held here instead of giving up the entire choke?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think that's okay. Because then I could have developed further left, and then just chilled on another angle,
we keep our Pharah
and then they're kind of
here,
fucked.
our Orisa here, and then our Orisa's getting double pocket, so it's going to be hard to dislodge that.
Yeah, and then I can, like I said, I could rotate up top and onto the top left angle, and
Yeah.
then just shoot.
So it's, the retake, it's like, yeah, we will get a retake here, but it's going to be harder because our DPS angles are pretty much over.
Yeah, they're bad.
We actually do explode out on the angle, which is nice. Oh.
I feel like I played far pretty well this map, even though like it probably felt shittier. At least on this point.
Our break kind of got caught out. And then I think you overextend too. Like
Yeah.
we have a lot of aggro, enemy aggro in this direction, so you're
should
gonna
be
get,
just
you're
trying
gonna
to
get value by just existing. Right?
Yeah.
And for
it's
them
also
to
probably just.
go ahead.
I was gonna say it's probably just better if I just turn on tank because now they're down damage.
Yeah, for sure. And if you're afraid of like, oh, I need to go take this 1v1 or else they're gonna push me later. Like, nah. If they go chase you
I
here,
can,
it's
I
actually
can
really
go. I
valuable.
can. Yeah, I can develop. I can go back in
Yeah.
deeper to spawn.
That's all good. Yeah, mostly like, okay, what the main takeaway here is when we kite, try and maintain those off angles, like this side and this side. I guess our surgeon can go here and then go back, or our Pharah can go back this way if we want to, but try and maintain at least one DPS off angle. We don't have to like trade damage while we're kiting, of course, but try and keep it.
As long as we're on the angle.
Yeah, try and keep it so we don't have to run back there when it's time to go. Clearing out that angle, that's solid. Do you know what? Good. A little bit split with their Genji. But yeah, we get that stagger, that's nice. Pretty solid. Why did they not mirror Juno? We just are better? We're intimidating or what? They tried to kite it, I think. Yeah, they should have probably ulted there. They don't ult, so we win.
This was just hard troll low key. We tried to get her Fern kind of just
Yeah, that is
very.
that is a punish.
Oh, but that's okay. I guess it worked out.
It's
I would-
okay. I mean, it's still like
We probably shouldn't be inting that fucking far, but like, I mean, we. Bro.
yeah, no, I think they actually had a pretty big window here to push you guys while our Genji was out, or they could have just 2v1'd and ran down our
Turn on
Genji.
Genji.
But yeah. Usually that big of a split is not going to be good for Genji specifically. We play that well, not part of the fight. Let's see a good setup. We have barrage for this choke point here. Even if they like Juno ult through this, we could probably hit it with the Terra Surge barrage. So let's see what we do. Sojourn off angle. It's all good. We can LOS that. This angle is kind of bad, just very short LOS. So we can ignore it pretty safely. Let's be prepared for this Juno ult. We're not really fighting at the choke anymore.
Yeah, there's a disconnect. Like I was ready for it because
Yeah.
we were calling for Juno Barrage or Barrage Terra, but we kind of called to kite out way too late, and I was
Yeah,
already
that's what it
like
looks like.
look he's set, and I used all my boosters, so I kind of just died for it. I think that's what happened. Anyone else want to clarify?
No, it's alright.
No, that's pretty much what happened. It's kind of I find it really funny that actually you said that the plan should be to just Terra Barrage even through the orbit, because I knew that was the exact opposite of what we did.
Yeah, like you can just burst somebody through the orbit.
Yeah.
It is like a lot of healing, but honestly, like if it's at this range, like they'll just die, as long as you don't get speared. That's why it's really good to have like do the first move in that fight, even when there's an off angle here. Make them use the orbit to go through the choke, but as soon as they walk up, we can just use the ultimates before they orbit. If we can get it off before
we
they
can-
orbit, that's even better.
Yeah, we can use two, and then like they're forced to layer with another, or they just lose the fight.
Looks like our kite's getting a little weird. What are we trying to do here? It looks like we're trying to push our kidnap brig. I just don't think we have the support there necessary. I think maybe we can do that if we use an ultimate here. Like, yeah, let's see. We see the split. Like, if right now we, like, Blade, like, immediately when we see this Brig Bash here, then we can probably chase this a little bit harder. But without the ultimate, it's going to be, like, it's going to be kind of ugly. It's going to take too
It's
long.
difficult.
Yeah. So this is not good positioning anymore. If we were going to get that kill, we should have gotten it, like, by now, right? But because it's going to take too long, which is too much HP, that's going to suck. We got our assault forced. Trying to rally, I don't think I'm going to survive that. I think maybe at this point in the fight, I like the blade. I think it's a good idea to probably blade that. The rally in this direction, maybe not so good, because there's nobody to. You're not going to close the distance enough. Like, our blade is engaging in this area, but if we rally here, like, what are we doing?
We're not assisting in the brawl.
No.
Like, the main reason why this fight was lost is just like we kind of in too hard on the target, and then when we used our ults, it was just like we weren't thinking with our ults. It felt like.
Yeah, so it's like
set
the
fine,
trap with our ults. Yeah, the blade was fine. Set the trap with our ults. Try not to force things like quite that much. We have those big ultimates.
Yeah, I fucked up, but like I fucked up right there, but like I was called like I had pocket Juno and or like pocket your father, or like you have pocket Juno, and I was just like, oh, I'm getting pocketed, so I just like pushed it hard. It was kind of like not really.
Wasn't this the moment we had a disagreement that was like you called it for yourself?
No, my
No,
brig
no, I
called-
swear to
no,
God,
no,
I
your
didn't
brig
say
called
it.
No, my brig said pocket your Pharah, and like I can't just cross that open space to get to you, so that's on me because I
Yeah.
didn't say anything. But my
I-
brig called that, and I couldn't.
I didn't want to be mean, but like yeah, I just felt like what's the word? Like, oh shit, I have to do or I was like, oh, I can aggress this because
Yeah, we
because
had
of the pocket.
communication there for sure. We just were down one, so.
I mean,
it's
like
okay.
I hate saying it and using it as an excuse, but our main support is like a ringer right now in this map, so it's not an excuse for anything really. But
It's just yeah, there is like the main support that we normally play with isn't here or wasn't here today.
yeah,
Oh, this is pretty good. Their risk overextends quite a bit here. Really good spear. Good punish. So we went off of that. We're at a bit of an ult disadvantage. They use this ult, but we can maybe kite this. Yeah, good kite. They use another ult here. Now this one's gonna be harder to kite because we just kited like one corner. So like,
That's the wrong way to kite, no? Like kiting into one corner instead of kiting like I don't know. It felt like congested. We kited into like a congested like no way out.
like
I mean,
okay,
like,
it's my question. So is the
Go back
question
there.
is it a bad kite or did they just play really well?
uh,
Like, is there a way to
no, like
avoid
this kite on the Freya is good. This kite is good. Now, if anything, I would say, okay, actually the value is over. So if anything, I would maintain this position and try and fight this now.
Okay.
Or the ult is over, right? So we're all healthy, we're all good. Our Genji has the pincer here. So what's the implication? We're actually holding this space because our Genji's here.
Right.
So maybe I would like to see. Okay, there's two ways to think about this, depending on what we communicated, right? Either we go back and hold this space, in which case our Genji probably needs to GTFO, and my supports don't like stack on this corner. This cover is not very good for you. It's not big enough, and go back like here, like this is where you want to end up to take cover from this angle. But option number two is just hold this again, and when the Sojourn peaks here, actually, because my Genji has pressure on this side of the choke, we're not going to be able to mark this. So we can just push here harder if the Sojourn wants to take a flank. right?
This ends now.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And I think maybe the better option there is to hold our position after we realize the Fairy ult's actually not that dangerous to us and go back this way. Okay, taking the space back, that's good. Good Fairy angle. Good speedering, good kite. We've survived this one maybe. Honestly, I think you agreed that a little bit since your whole team kited out. Yeah, I don't. That was a bad situation. If anything, like, when we're down one again, I think we should try and make a play, like, immediately, like, right now. It's going to be very hard to survive when these guys walk up and it's 5v4. Like, right about now, we should try and think about forcing something in this area. If we know that our fair is not going to be back in time. But they end up pushing into us, so it is 5v4. And yeah, they have the ults. Like, the reason we die there is because their Sojourn was able to literally swing and walk up into here. So, yeah. You see what I mean? Like, they had their advantage. They pushed up. We didn't really do anything about it. We didn't really make a play there. So yeah, it's like it's too difficult to live this kind of situation. When it's looking dire, like my fair is dead, we're probably gonna lose. We should think about just having like one kind of punch on the enemy just to make sure they can't retake the space quite as easily. Yeah, it's like definitely hard. Sometimes if you randomly die like that, it can be very punishing. You can lose a lot of space on the map. Good focus on Brig. That Brig was overextended. We punished that. So quick stable, and then we can push in this 5. Versus no gold. Take the point. Yeah, well done.
Objective lost. Stop the pain.
Now my Brig's on carts, so be careful trading too much damage up here. We can hold the space, but
Ends now.
nice to see we got that kill.
Locking satellite vector.
Kite. Good kite. Yeah, that one pick like completely won us the streets there. It's like super big. Way too much damage trading. Right here, Milky. He's like over at half HP. The Frey is flanking. It's okay. Yeah, she kills both of you. So this, like, okay, we see this happening, right? We should try and mark it, like, as she comes out here. Not here. It's way harder. And when she's back there, I don't think we're really able to chase. Like this, even this is like kind of a 1v1 that, or a 2v1 that is difficult for Hera. Another reason we shouldn't do that is we have ultimates to win in the choke here, like in this area.
Yep.
So if we ignore this, we can just Juno and kill these guys. You know what Crazy Raccoon did? Or no, Crazy Raccoon versus Nightmare. Was it Nightmare or Crazy Raccoon that did this? I think it was
Nightmare. I think I know what you're talking about.
Nightmare. It's like they saw this flank, and then they just ran it down main. And like they ended up like way back here to get kills. So this is like the extreme version of that in the opposite direction, where you guys end up chasing far away instead of running it down main when we could have got this. That's also the kind of situation where if you Juno ult and you're like, let's say I'm Sojourn back here, I don't even necessarily need to like stand on cart or stand on the back line. If the safest spot is inside the Juno ult, literally just run it down and go past the choke. Okay, good try. I think the setup is reasonable, but we need to use our ults a bit faster. Like, we should Terra Surge Barrage right now. Like, we see the opportunity, right? They're basically 5 stacked. We can even layer with Juno to win this. But this is like, maybe the call was Kite. Was it Kite? You guys
I think
remember?
so, but I don't know.
I
know
can't
he hasn't
remember.
baited.
No.
There's clearly, I think there's clearly no option to Kite here. We need to use our ultimates. Clearing out Freya. Nice. We kind of walk into the trap here. We barely survive. Now, maybe a better way to do this is for either my Brig or Juno. My Juno can go up here. My Brig just chill here to clear out this angle. So you guys chill and just like don't go crazy here while we fully clear this angle. Yeah, we almost die. Nice punish there. That's okay, they got a trade. We should Juno ult? Okay, Juno ult. Now we should win this fight because it's 4v3. Very good. So yeah, I think things got a little dicey on the off angle here. We didn't get enough support in this 2v2 or 2v1. And then she ended up coming back and getting a trade. But besides that, it was like pretty well played. Now you guys are stacked. So one of you should take a new angle. Now who should that be and where should it be?
I think Fern's about to slide top left, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but like already by now you guys are stacked. So
Yeah, I get what
maybe
you're
like
saying.
this angle or this angle. Nice shot. Okay, that's free. Let's go. Get that cast, get that cast. Oh, no way he gets out. Okay, good. No, barrage. Barrage, 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 barrage. Kill the tank. Let's go. Right now. We can't let them come back. Okay, yeah, solid. Actually, oh, come on. Yeah, any questions about that so far? I think it was you guys are playing it pretty well. Was there an overtime, or was that like the end of it?
That was the
That
end
was
of
the end
it.
of it, probably.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, good. A lot of good like entry picks. Their Freya kept dying, helped us a lot. What was the other map we wanted to do? Suravasa. Jeez.
Ready for battle. Ready. Four, three, two.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yep. If you had any questions about Kings, now would be the time to ask.
What questions on Kings? Oh, my bad. No real, like, insane questions. Did you notice anything terrible on my end?
Couple angle stacks, and then the 2v1 when you went to Freya, I think was the other one.
Yeah, yeah. Don't chase.
Okay.
Don't chase too hard. I don't stack. That's the big one. Why did we? How do we end up rotating here? That's what I want to know.
Burn gave an early call to play this side.
Okay. It's maybe a little bit risky, like for my Curie to end up TPing like here and then walking this way. That's just a little bit risky, but they don't punish it.
Would you not agree that it's better though with Frey and the cast?
With Frey and the cast.
Like the flip that you have like the long side.
I think you could reasonably take, like I think at this range you could reasonably take, like the 1v1.
Okay.
I actually think playing long range is a little bit worse for us into this comp. I think Freya has, like, obviously has good poke, but like I think Cash just has way better poke, especially like with the angle they have on point. Milky Way's just kind of forced to anchor point, and we're not like I'm spending too long. My Lucio is not like helping me like kill the tracer or like mark her out completely, and then like we can't develop our angles, and then like either go on something or and because of that, we're just gonna lose the front to back trade. That's what I think, though. Just because I think Cass is like able to pump out damage way faster than Freya. I think Freya has good burst, but I think like Cass has just better like I don't know how to explain it, sustainable damage. He can just keep laying out headshots on the Orisa.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that fight is fine if you are taking the tracer out. This team is like there's a lot of players I know, a lot of like my collegiate teammates, and
Yeah.
their tracer guy does not ever take like splits, like 2-3 splits. Like he's always like on an angle by himself. So if you just like force him out, if you recognize that and just force him out, he just walk. But like you said, I mean, kind of risky to take the 1v1 if your Lucio is not helping you.
Yep.
But they don't really split. They just send like a tracer to like jungle by herself.
Yeah.
Actually, I just think like from my perspective, having my Orisa here and then rotating my backline this way, it gives the enemy a window to push you. I don't think they took it, or maybe they were like their tracer was forced out at a bad time. But it's risky because we're not really in formation while the fight is still actively happening. So we're kind of like LOS cutting up my horse at that time. A lot of pressure on the Tracer. Careful doing this, because the Tracer is Kevster theorying you guys right now in the 2v1. It's like limit the like attention you're giving her. Because look at the HP bars of the front line. Half HP, full HP, 1 HP. Right? So yes, like we need a marker, but we need frontline pressure within reason. The Orisa pushes in really hard. That's been unlucky. I think we kind of lose track of the Cassidy here. But like this Cassidy, okay, like between the two angles, Tracer and Cassidy, I think we're a little bit obsessed with this. But this guy is actually the one that's sneaking in and super vulnerable. Like at this point in the fight, one play you guys can make is fuck the Tracer, go put my Lucio to 2v1 the Cass and actually just run his angle down.
Yeah.
If you do this side, like the way you were almost trying to do on Tracer's side, you actually can kill him because he doesn't have mobility. But if you do it on Tracer's side, like you're just getting super baited.
Yeah, I know what I need to fix. I probably should just be playing top angle and letting my Lucio just solo mark the Tracer, and only help if like absolutely necessary. And then I can be looking for better engages.
Yeah.
Because realistically, they want long fights, while we want short fights where we can actually walk and hit something.
Yeah, with the burst for sure. Even like your micro dives are just so much better with the Genji. We don't have the Ultimir, so we kite out. That's solid. Punish that. Look at Cassidy, 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 Cassidy. Nice. Unlucky, I guess. Even the rush, we didn't have Suzy back. That's unfortunate. Or roll for the matter, but we win. Doesn't matter. We see the split. We know what to do. Fight these guys. Really unfortunate.
I think there was a kunai to the head.
Yeah. We can still win this. We should commit. Good try. These two ults. So probably a fight loss after that. Was there anything we could have done? Or it is just... Yeah. Unfortunate, unfortunate.
Flashpoint.
My goat.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Whoa.
10 seconds.
A little weird rotation there. Okay, good.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Push together. We're quite split right now. Just be careful. Front line and back line are split. So yeah, I mean, like, let's say we want to walk here. I don't think we can afford to do like this split right now. Like at the very least, probably not push into this room. Just chill. Wait for my Cassie to actually come back to the fight. Beat. Kill. Okay, good.
Team kill.
Just cheat.
Just cheat. Go stop the rotation. Like we're kind of just we didn't match them in time on this corner, and we didn't really go this way. So maybe we're just slightly late to force this. But we do got rush down, so it's like pretty solid. Give me a rush. No, no. Nice call, Lucio. Oh, the Suzu, man. Oh, shit. Coming on backline. Force that carry out. Nice. Yeah, well played there. Well played.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Realistically, that can probably happen every fight if we just like scout where the tracer is, because LNG split's like really, really wide.
Yeah.
At least from what I've seen on this map.
Flashpoint unlocked.
If she's like the concept with Tracer, who's like hard flanking you, is she has no support. So as soon as you force her out or do like any amount of damage to her, you're totally good to ignore her. Like she can't come back and commit on you.
Yeah.
Just like one shot, one body shot from Kiriko is like enough damage.
That's been the opening pick, like the last 2 points, and the reason they've lost the first fight is just because the tracer's just like dead
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, you should just like this map. Quite literally, half of the fights, Fern like would die, but like before he died, he always like first pick someone.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of gonna. I mean, if there's something to go on, it's him. No, like there's no other character to go on in these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of setup should we do right now?
This is awkward.
Okay, so what I was saying here is that like we had Ultrac that they had Parasurge, so like what I was saying was that I'm getting ready to kite the stairs. Like I want to kite 2 stairs before this fight even starts. I'm saying that,
Yeah.
which is my plan. Like I want to kite the stairs and re-hit from stairs, or rotate back to our main and hit from there.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, probably not the rest of our team though. Like especially probably my cast wants to end up here and not on this side.
Yeah.
So what I would really like to see is my cast gets more support and we bait set up a little bit harder. So like stand really far back, anticipating them to take point with their ults. They're allowed to use their ults like we hold here. They use their ults to take point, but I don't want to really get caught in the crossfire when their ults are out. I want to be like fully safe and not demanding support pocket, so my tank can get the support pocket at the time. And the tool to zone is high noon. Like that's the only ult we have right now. We're coming close on blade and beat, but yeah, I think like we can catch this initial push with high noon, but it's a little too close. Like this is scary, right? This is a scary distance to be standing at right now. And yeah, we end up having to like, I guess we Kira TP'd on this side. And it's like I said, my tank isn't getting pocket right now. And actually my cast is getting pocket. You guys see what I mean? So anticipate their push, set up here, and let them push into your LOS with their ultimates after holding the space with your tank. So in the mid fight, my Risa gets pocket and gets to stabilize.
What we need to establish is whether or not with their ults they're playing, like what they're gonna use close and what they're gonna use far.
Yeah, I mean, like for sure, like we just had ult disadvantage, so they're gonna use their ults and take space unless we get a miracle pick. It's something we have to expect to happen.
Right.
Now we actually have an ult advantage here, so we're good to go and take this space. We don't have to do anything crazy. Their rush is Maybe almost kiteable if we Suzu this. Could you have survived? You swing a little too wide there, I'd say. Yeah, unlucky. And maybe not enough support. Combination of those. Same deal here. We get picked. If we can ult like right now as they're pushing in and out of position, like beat Blade and clean up this guy, it would be really good.
Well, I think you'll be happy.
Hey. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Disconnect though. What's going on here?
We did this the last scrim that I was into, and it's really
Burn has
awkward.
just to hold there.
Yeah, it's really awkward for the Lucio Genji. I don't know why we do this, but we did it last block too. That I was.
I don't
in.
know where else I'm supposed to hold, to be honest.
Yeah, but like where we're supposed to hold, it's honestly like hell. Because if they just walk right, then like we're just fucked.
I think, okay, here's the issue with this. If they rotate here and rotate here, you guys are set up to hit this, but you guys clearly are not set up to hit this. So we can hold here,
Yeah.
but do more of like a Genji Cass Orisa stuff so we can actually hit on this side. And we can also
Okay.
kite together too. So if they use stuff and we need to back up together, we're able to actually do that with Lucio speed. You guys don't have Lucio speed up here. So if, on the other hand, they decide to hard push you on the left side, you guys are going to be late, and you guys are not going to be able to kite out. Right? Oh, weak up. Nice.
Flashpoint.
But that setup is like super awkward. I really don't like it. When Fern calls like,
I think I feel. I don't know where the fuck to stand.
yeah, we need like everybody to play more up.
Flashpoint
Yeah.
unlocked.
I think it's important to play close, but we know
We need to play
we need
more
to.
close.
Yeah, we just need to understand where to play.
Yeah. But like we know what positions to take to play close here, right? We're good for that. We just miscommunication on if we were doing it.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Okay. Push in. Now this situation, I think we have ult advantage. We have rush. So I would like for us to play close and rush this area. Because this is a more close space than like this side, right?
Yeah.
So I think our best
our
option
left
for
side choke
rush
early.
is to hit the choke up there. This is like, yeah, okay, we're gonna get value out of rush, but they have more options to space
cut out.
themselves for sure. Like their Kiri could literally be up here with gas, and then you guys like, what are you gonna do to rush that? Orisa cannot climb this wall, so you know, if we're on like Diva or something maybe, but on this comp, no, we have to establish where we're holding and use ults there.
Just pop
Oh.
everything. The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, holy shit. We can't mark Cass because we kited at a really bad, awkward time. And it's kind of just a disaster. Oh wow, good trades though. You're
Yeah,
telling me
kinda
my
looks
Lucio's not inting on point to confirm that? Hello? Okay, good.
I think it kind of looks like we're like asleep between fights. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe it's like we're not talking about our kill box early enough because it seems like we're either rushing to get there or we're just confused a lot of the time.
I've been trying to make it a habit of saying that more, but I feel like it doesn't change.
Maybe it's not
when we do
landing.
so.
Maybe we're not like listening to you or what.
Or maybe it's wrong. I mean, there are probably cases where it's wrong, but
Yeah, maybe, but we
I
should
tried to
definitely be
make
on the
a-
same
I-
page. At least try to be.
it was something we mentioned like way back, and it's been something I try and mention more, but it doesn't really change a ton.
We survived their rush, so we fully stabilize, fully stabilize. Clear out this tracer because she just triple blinked in, and now we can push together. I think this is too late to rotate up here. I don't know, maybe your team asked you to, but at this point it makes sense to peek for main. It's fine though, we're up here now. This wrap is very deep. I think
Oh, this is this fight where we never go, and we're like all stuck here.
we're like definitely set up now. Just shoot Orisa, right? Like this Orisa is
That's what I was
in
doing.
our 5-man pincer. We're good to go. We can just shoot her and force her CDs. I think actually I talked about this in my notes last time, so let's see if we actually did that. Just be patient. See, we force gold. Easy. Now you just chill. Just shoot Orisa, right? Like we don't need to do anything. She just used gold, right? Yeah, no gold, so we can shoot her. Come on, guys. Or Mike Genji Lucio doing this whole time. Not a lot. Like, we can... Okay, another thing my Genji Lucio could have done is literally go int on this guy.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I just like didn't know if it was too fucking troll. Kind of like, I just was like, once I got there, I was just really confused as to what I wanted to do, and then I kind of just ended up like just sitting there. I'm like, well, I mean, this Ori's getting fucked, so I might as well just chill here and just keep shooting the Ori, I guess. But I was like, I was having a hard time.
I wasn't getting.
understanding.
I'm mad. I deleted the VOD now. Because I wasn't getting fucked, and I was like, we go like look, Cass, look, he's alone.
I wasn't
And then
talking about
you
you.
argued
I was
me
talking
on it.
about their Ori. I was just like, oh, we can just chill here and keep shooting their Ori. And then at the end, like I was just like, I remember at the end of the fight, I was just like, I just don't know where I wish. I don't know if I should have went on something or if I should have just stayed there. I probably said in a much worse way, but that's like generally speaking what I said, or like at least what I meant at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even the Cass angle here, I think we could just go to this side. Because my Orisa is leaning this way, and my Cass can lean this way, which also can force out this side with Pocket. We have carry LOS right now, they don't have carry LOS on their Cass. So that's a really easy way to just increase our frontline pressure. It's just like this side and this side. And yeah, like honestly, Genji, like if we want to shoot Ori, literally we just go here, right? And it also makes you harder to mark. Like I'm not sure where these guys
Yeah.
developed from, but clearly it became an issue. He ended up like shooting them instead of the horse. But it's like this should be the freest like space one of all time. So it's kind of disappointing we weren't able to damage that. They got their gold back. We died. Yeah. Okay, we're wrapping.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Nice. Finally got the pulse bomb cleanse.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Kiteable. We unfortunately we don't have the ults to match. You guys didn't react. Run! Run! Yo, stop peeking! What is going on? Get the fuck out. Okay, beat? Beat, beat, beat. Oh, we don't need it. We're the goats. My fault. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. I see what you're saying about their tracer dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kinda
Oh,
just
okay.
died.
And she comes back and insta dies.
She
You
just,
know
like,
she's getting
died.
flamed, right?
And it's actually
Uh,
like not even their fault though. Like just they need to split like this. Is what they need to do.
quite a big disconnect here. Yeah, I think like right now, if we can just start with maybe my Kiri on this side to force this guy, this would be like a good way to hold the space from the get-go. That way we don't have to TP and like do this. We can actually just maintain our position. They're not able to get the entry on you at all, and then we can go and support front line when they're cleared quickly.
To be completely honest, I didn't know my cast was hiding in that corner like that until they were already on him.
Yeah, like for sure.
So
I
like,
think a good default setup for you guys is holding like this space and then putting your backline up here is like really strong. This is a little bit harder to stand as with your backline, but we can do it if we're intending to hold the choke here. In which case, you can actually hold the choke and like split the choke with people. But I think like the easier one is to just have like a nice distance between frontline and backline here. Rush, rush. You're probably too split on this side. We really want you to get beat to confirm something, right?
Yeah.
Like that cast, for instance, if you had beat HP. My Lucio ends up on the angle. But we hit some great shots and recall point. It's nice. Yeah. Let's see. How can I summarize that? You don't be split on your setup. That happened quite a few times. We talked about the like bait setup a little bit when we're at alt disadvantage. I saw really good punishes when you guys identified that they were pushing into your space. We punish. That's very solid. And yeah, like the neutral, like basically what I talked about last time with the, shooting Arissa when we have the superior angles and just waiting for her to use one CD and then we can push even harder. We definitely need to work on that. Like I think our priorities were a little bit mixed up in that area, so we ended up like going a little too deep, or not pushing hard enough on one or two angles to like not force the Iris out when she really should be getting forced out. Yeah. Any questions about this map?
No. Good.
Sounds good.
I
Sounds
think
good.
I think that's it. No real craziness.